Hi everyone, today we're going to be making a very simple little Christmas ornament that's easy for any age, and it's really fun to make. So the first thing we're going to use to get started, we need a little balloon. Water balloons work perfect for this. You want to only fill up about as much air to try to get like as close to a circle as possible. So you're going to need any kind of yarn, any color, Christmas colors, white, multicolors, thank you. We even did an orange and it turns out really nice. We're going to be dipping this yarn into a slightly watered down Modge Podge, or you can use glue if you don't want to use Modge Podge. I'm going to be running my yarn through the Modge Podge and then basically wrapping it around the balloon to create this hollowed out ball. So I'm going to start by putting some of my yarn in, and how much you cut and use, you know, there's no measured amount, just kind of eyeball it. You could always add another strand on top if you want. I think working with like one string makes it easier, but if you need to do it with 2 or 3, that's fine too. I would not do tiny little pieces and keep slapping it on the balloon. I tried that, it doesn't work. It won't hold its shape. So you want to make sure you wring out the excess Modge Podge. So I have enough to kind of get started here. And I'm going to put my little piece, the end, down by the opening to the balloon, just to hold it until I get a couple good wraps in. And there's no right or wrong way to wrap it, but you do want to crisscross, and it gets a little slippery, and you don't want it to look terribly uniform. You know, you want it to be a little bit random looking. But as long as you crisscross the string, it'll dry and hold its shape. And when you're finished, I try to just lay that end over top of another piece of string. If you're happy with the way this looks, you're finished. I don't know if I'm happy with the way mine looks, but it's okay. And if the end's popping up, you can always just dab a little Modge Podge on. So what's going to happen now, before the yarn dries, I take the same thing as I did with the Christmas trees. I'm going to take a little glitter, some ultra fine glitter, and shake it all around the balloon. Just spreading out some of the yarn there. So that when it dries, it'll make a nice little shiny glitter, a little shiny ornament. And then you're going to just lay it aside for 2 to 3 days. When it's dry, sometimes the balloon does start to lose its shape a little. It'll start to deflate. Sometimes it doesn't, but either way, you're just going to take a pin and pop it. Kids love doing this. It's really fun. Pop it and then just pull the balloon out through one of the openings. It comes out really, really easily. And then when it's finished, it'll just look like this. And then all I did was take a little bit of twine that I got at the dollar store, just to tie a loop around it, and then these little red bows, again at the dollar store, like 18 for $1, low budget craft. So, and it looks really pretty on the Christmas tree. So that's it, and it's that simple. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.